getting the facts right. You're watching News Channel 12 at 6.
A deadly superstorm. A family frantically searches for their loved ones caught in Sandy's wrath. Good evening. I'm Wes Goforth.
And I'm Valentina Wilson. Welcome to News Channel 12 at 6. Right off the top here, here's what's happening now. The president declares New York and New Jersey federal disaster areas. Superstorm Sandy kills dozens and leaves millions in the dark tonight.
The storm is now responsible for at least 40 deaths. That number up to 40 tonight. Across 7 states, more than 8 million customers are still in the dark. Now, massive flooding cut several areas off from the rest of the world from New York City. Tunnels and bridges, they're closed to drivers in New York and Atlantic City.
And tonight, we speak to an Eastern Carolina woman as she tries to contact family in Breezy Point. That's on the southern tip of Queens. And that's where overnight fires destroyed 80 to 100 homes. News Channel 12's Amanda Brannon is live in our Greenville newsroom with that story.
Val, Frankenstorm has swept through the Northeast, causing massive flooding and fires. And with phone lines jammed, it's hard to know if family and friends up there are safe.
Sue Pillar says she's been doing this a lot lately.
A lot of their phones are down.
Is that her voicemail?
Yeah. Hey, Jenny, it's
my friends can't even get home because all the parkways are closed off, the bridges and tunnels.
Now, I just received this text message from Sue, and I want to read it to you. She says, as far as we know, my cousin Denise's house escaped the fire, but we don't know about water damage because they still can't get in there. So good news there. And we also know that her daughter's fiance's home was also okay from that fire. Reporting live in the Greenville newsroom, Amanda Brannon, News Channel 12.
Okay, Amanda, and bottom line, good to know that they're doing okay. Close to 200 firefighters responded to the Breezy Point fires.
And just one firefighter suffered a minor injury miraculously. He was taken to a hospital. A couple of civilians suffered minor injuries. They were treated at the scene. Now, back in our neck of the woods, we still have a few sprinkles from Sandy and lingering around Eastern Carolina tonight. Skip Waters is tracking things from the Weather Center.
Sprinkles, drizzle, that's the correct way to call it. But let me tell you, this is so light, it may just be a little mist out there. Take a look at Storm Track 12 Live Doppler. We're tracking this light rain from 264 up to the west of Windsor. Here's the live webcam from Emerald Isle at the Islander Suites. You'll notice the clouds are trying to break up enough to where we patches of drizzle here. And look, this storm is not moving out of the northeastern part of the country very quickly, so we're going to continue to see somewhat of a cloud cover coming our way with the winds holding up at least through late Wednesday into Thursday.
An Onslow County mother is in jail tonight, accused of pouring scalding water on her infant daughter. She's charged with felony child abuse. Investigators say the incident happened 2 weeks ago at a home off Hines Farm Road near Highway 24 in Jacksonville. News Channel 12's Masa Saidi read through court documents and spoke with law enforcement and neighbors. She brings us the latest from Jacksonville.
And Onslow County deputies tell me the incident happened in the home right there. I spoke with the landlord who tells me that the mother lived there along with her baby and husband. She says that the mother never intentionally meant to hurt her child.
I love them. They're good folks.
Landlord reporting in Jacksonville, Masa Saidi, News Channel 12.
At last check, the mother remains at the Onslow County Jail under $100,000 bond. Deputies say the infant had 10 days of treatment at the Chapel Hill Burn Center. And we continue to search for new developments on the missing captain of the HMS Bounty. It's a story we first told you about Monday on News Channel 12 this morning.
A crew of 16 abandoned ship 90 miles southeast of Cape Hatteras early Monday morning. 14 of them were pulled from the water. A 15th was found yesterday afternoon. She did not survive. News Channel 12's John Erickson has been following this story from the beginning. He's live at the Coast Guard station in Elizabeth City tonight. And John, you have the latest on the search now for the captain, the last remaining missing person. What's the status?
Well, Wes, we know that the ocean has always fascinated. Just think of the stories. Moby Dick, Treasure Island, Pirates of the Caribbean. Now we have a real-life story of a shipwreck and a captain lost at sea. We want to get the facts right for you on this story, so we talked with the commanding officer of this base, the only local station to do so. And he still believes that this captain can be found alive.
The faces of the survivors, some bruised, some freezing, some need help, and some apparently are in shock. But the Atlantic still holds two things, the Bounty itself and Captain Robin Walbridge. And that's why their job continues, at least for now.
Within the last 10 minutes, I talked with a Coast Guard official inside the building behind me, and here's the late 6 o'clock update. The search will go on overnight. There are boats in the water. There are aircraft searching from the sky. Another thing that's new at 6 right now, the aircraft there can no longer see the Bounty from the air. Of course, we've seen that picture of it, only its mast sticking up. Well, that's no longer there, so we believe that now the Bounty has finally sunk. At least it's under the top of the water. We'll follow this story, bring you any late developments on WCTI12.com and here on air. We're live at the Coast Guard station in Elizabeth City. John Erickson, News Channel 12.
Very difficult work for the Coast Guard. Thanks, John. Captain Robin Walberg is from St. Petersburg, Florida. That's where the ship was heading when it went down.
And we do know that Sandy shut down several ferry routes in the area. We're getting updates tonight, and we're getting the facts right on which docks have reopened.
The storm left thousands stranded, and that's in airports alone. Tonight on World News with Diane Sawyer, the facts on when transportation might get back to normal.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Skip Waters. I'm tracking lots of clouds, a little bit of drizzle, a little bit of mist, a brisk westerly cold wind, and alerting you to the fact that the changes and improvements in our forecast will be a bit on the slow side, but eventually we're going to get there. Your forecast next on WCTI News Channel 12.
Getting the facts right. You're watching News Channel 12 with Valentina Wilson, Wes Goforth, and Storm Track 12 Chief Meteorologist Skip Waters. News Channel 12. Getting the facts right.